Hi guys, Mwanile, Mwanwalelo, Mrs. Gondwe is back. So, Lelolo, we are going to be touching on how money scripts control your life. So we are continuing follow up from our financial traumas. So getting straight right into it, what are some money scripts into many dakad uzi kurubirira in our life? Okay, so my money scripts, indeed, my unconscious beliefs about money. It can be something as simple as rich people are greedy and ndalama zimandipasa maganizo, ndalama zimandipasa stress, zimandidwalisa. You know, those are money scripts, and they have been passed on from our parents or our guardians or just even people in our circles. It can even be a culture thing that we have been experiencing, you know, as we've been growing up in different spaces. Some of them are things like we will never be rich if banjalatu basi mulungu anatipanga choncho ena mpaka namaneno kuti satana anatikhalira, you know, those money scripts. So then there's also some things that you tell yourself, kunena kuti I have to keep working, you know, I can't afford to be lazy. You are putting yourself through so much kuti you are working 24 hours or, you know, out of 7 days, maybe you have 3-4 days a week that you're actually pulling 24-hour shifts. You only sleep for maybe 2 hours or 3 hours and then you're up again. And you guys are doing 3-4 jobs, you know, simply because you don't want to struggle. Nangasi unakulandi that mindset, those money scripts that were mentioned when you were growing up. Now it's like, I'm now in my adult life and I'm struggling with these money scripts that I heard from parents, that I heard from guardians. So try and look for these toxic money scripts. Okay, sit down and think about it carefully. What are the things that keep running in your head every time money pops up? Yeah, or every time a conversation about money pops up or a bill turns up. You know, ask yourself, what did my parents say when there was no money? Okay, what was the response? Was it, oh my baby, thank you for whatever it is that you're requesting right now, mommy and daddy are gonna look into it and then you're gonna get it? Kabena, you used to get my response like, you know, with that voice, your like there's no money. So instead of walking off with motivation, my parents are gonna do this, you know, I might not get it now, but I'm motivated, I'm looking forward to getting this thing that I asked for. Kabena, you walk out of the room feeling sad, feeling defeated, like mavurawa pherano baiwe, as if you are the one who has caused kuliwa jasakalini ndalama. You know, it can also be a question like, what's your biggest fear when it comes to wealth creation? You know, just making money. Like, are you realizing my scarcity mindset is coming from my grandmother, because my grandmother used to live life dimana, but yet she was so wealthy in assets. You know, like my grandmother has massive land, but every time you went to her, like money was so tight. But then I don't understand, but right, okay, and we are also struggling to make use of this land for it to be giving us back, you know. So get out of that scarcity mindset and start looking at ways on how best, you know, you can get out of these toxic money scripts that you have, you know, embedded. Guys, you can get out of these things, you know, and if you can't do it yourself, seek help, therapy, the safety communities that I mentioned, you know, those are some of the things you can do. So what I want us to do is let us rewrite our money story together. Name your script, okay? You can share it to me on my WhatsApp, in my DMs, and let's run through this. If you are comfortable, please put it in the comment section. Name that money script. Money is evil, or then you say to yourself that as much as money is evil, but I am now telling myself in my adult life, money is now neutral. How I use it is what matters. Okay, so you are changing your story. Prove you can do this. Okay, so one of the other things you can do is look for 3 people that are very wealthy, and these people are kind. All right, each and every person alindi anthu amene amamupanga motivate kuti ineyo naneso ndikasakhala ndi drama, I want to be able to give back like how this other person does it, you know, or I want to work hard like Napoleon Dzombe, you know, I want to be a person that opens up opportunities for people like Tony Elumelu, you know, I want to be that. Just find those 3 people, list them down, okay, and then you will start looking at how they got out of their scarcity mindset, learn from their experience, and then apply it to your life, and you will definitely be able to get out of this mess. Okay, and also just what are some of the money scripts that your family taught you? Don't put money in the bank, or don't trust the bank. Don't go to the bank for a loan. Of which, yes, it's true, don't do that, but yes. It can be things like ndifanto vutika, you know, maka malawi tindi mau tinatake loti makonda kuyankhula, and we try and say them in passing, but guys, you are putting these words out there, and then you wonder why zinthu zina sizimayenda most of the time. And then we also have situations like, oh, never talk about money. Talk about money. Money is a tool. You need to know how to use it. Okay, we are breaking the cycles right now. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video, where we are going to be talking about how these things are also affecting your relationships. Cheers.